here is your latest African news.
French President Emmanuel Macron has once again demonstrated his imperialist mindset and disdain for African sovereignty, with his recent comments labeling African nations as ungrateful for France's military interventions. At a conference in Paris, Macron arrogantly claimed that African nations owe their sovereignty to France's presence in the region, insisting they have forgotten to say thank you. These remarks have sparked outrage across Africa and beyond, with critics accusing the French leader of perpetuating a colonialist and racist narrative. Macron's statements reflect a deeper contempt for the agency and autonomy of African nations. By suggesting that African states would not exist without France, Macron dismisses the continent's rich histories, struggles, and resilience. His comments betray an outdated and paternalistic worldview rooted in the colonial era, a time when France exploited Africa for its resources while subjugating its people. The backlash from African leaders has been swift and uncompromising. Senegalese Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko blasted Macron's remarks, calling them a blatant insult to Senegal's sovereignty. "Our decision to remove French troops is our own, made without consultation or negotiation with France," Sonko said, emphasizing Senegal's independence and freedom from colonial ties. Chadian Foreign Minister Abderrahmane Koulibaly went further, accusing Macron of blatant racism. Macron's comments reflect an attitude of superiority and a lack of respect for Africa and Africans, Koulibaly declared. He pointed out that France's military presence in Chad has long prioritized French geopolitical interests over the well-being of Chadian citizens. Macron's tone-deaf comments ignore the harm caused by France's interventions in Africa, which often exacerbate instability rather than resolve it. France's military actions have frequently aligned with its strategic interests, securing access to resources and maintaining influence, rather than fostering genuine development or peace. In Mali, where France's decade-long Operation Barkhane ostensibly targeted Islamist militants, critics argue it left the region more unstable. The resentment among African populations towards France's military presence has grown, fueled by perceptions of exploitation and interference. In recent months, several African nations have taken bold steps to assert their sovereignty and reject France's meddling. Senegal, Chad, and Ivory Coast have expelled French troops, signaling a shift towards self-determination and exploring partnerships with other global powers. These moves highlight Africa's desire to break free from France's lingering neo-colonial grip. As African nations chart their own course, Macron's comments serve as a reminder of the racist and imperialist attitudes that still plague former colonial powers. Rather than respecting Africa's independence, Macron has chosen to berate and belittle it, exposing his inability to move beyond a colonial mindset. Macron's remarks will be remembered as a stark reminder of the arrogance that has long defined France's relationship with Africa. Instead of taking responsibility for his country's colonial past and fostering respectful partnerships, Macron has chosen to insult and alienate African nations. His comments are not only deeply offensive, but also serve to further erode France's standing. Until then, his words will remain a stain on France's reputation and a rallying cry for those seeking to dismantle the last vestiges of colonialism.
Let us know in the comments below if you found this video informative. Please show your support by liking and sharing this video for the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to receive updates on our latest videos. And always remember, Africa is watching.